They may have some of our old tech, but it's not 2012 anymore. The Iranians aren't even in the AI arms race. For the first time ever, the Pentagon is using artificial intelligence to scope targets. What used to take weeks of planning was compressed into just hours. AI detects targets and then spits out coordinates. U.S. Cyber Command and Space Force all bring it home. In addition, good old-fashioned human intelligence continues to do the dirty work and exploit regime vulnerability. Pair that with our laser weapons, gravity bombs, and precision missiles. This is the most lethal, accurate, and dangerous the American military has ever been. No one's even close. Welcome to combat in the 21st century. Brett Velikovich is a drone expert, Fox News contributor, and founder of Power US. Brett, the drone warfare we're seeing, tell us what's going on.
Well, I think the real story here, Jesse, is how America's AI crushed Iran's response time, and that included using AI for drone technology. This isn't AI theory anymore, Jesse. This is AI combat, and it's happening now. The reports were clear. Our forces used various AI tools which processed mountains of intel, satellites, drone feeds, signals faster than any human ever could, and compressed the kill chain to hours, not days. And we had nearly 900 strikes during the opening operation. Key regime figures dead, enemy capabilities flattened before they could even blink. And that's what happens when you pair world-class AI with our best and brightest American operators who, as we speak, are bringing justice to the thousands of brutally murdered by the Iranian regime. And what I believe we witnessed here was one of the most decisive, technologically game-changing moments in modern-day military history, and America delivered it. The strikes are going to send a message, frankly, far beyond Iran. It tells adversaries around the world that we just officially crossed a threshold with our weaponry where artificial intelligence isn't just a buzzword. It's being embedded into real battlefield decisions going forward. But fair warning, Jesse, when machines start picking targets, we as a nation better ask who's checking the machines. Is there going to be no human in the loop, or will human commanders actually steer these decisions? Because the AI is only as good as the people training it are. And there's a world of difference between AI assisting a military commander and AI deciding who lives or dies.
Yeah, that just made me really nervous. I hope we have some humans in the loop for sure, because computers hate me. And I do not want to suffer. The fact that Obama, on his watch, we lost a drone, I'm sure the Iranians reverse engineered it. How much did that advance their weaponry?
Not much. These drones, our drones especially, are designed to not provide them with much intelligence. I mean, that's part of the process. Let's talk about Iranian drones for a little bit, though. I've been on the receiving end multiple times of their Shahids. That sound alone is real terror. It's designed that way psychologically. I can tell you that the Iranians are years ahead of us in perfecting at least the art of low-cost, one-way attack drones at scale, drone swarms that can overwhelm defenses, inflict disproportionate costs. I remember in one particular instance last year, the Russians used Iranian Shahid drones that actually connected to AI chatbots and Telegram channels to help their strike drones select targets in real time. The AI bot literally scraped Telegram channels for public discussions about battle damage during ongoing strikes and helped direct these during the second wave of the attack. And so absolutely, the enemy drones are a threat. Cheap $20,000 Shahids are forcing us to burn multi-million-dollar interceptors. That's unsustainable math. Some are getting through. They're starting fires at oil facilities and bases. We have solutions right now that can fix it. We got to move faster with procurement. I've been warning people on this channel for years that the U.S. should pay attention. But at the end of the day, Iran's tyrants are out there bragging about this massive underground drone arsenal in their propaganda videos, but we're hitting their production sites with their own drones. We stole their drone technology, their precious Shahids. We reverse engineer it. Our intelligence services took it and then sent it back against them. And that's impressive. And that should send a message everywhere that, don't build AI tools designed to kill us and not expect us to send it back your direction.
Wow, a lot of cutting edge tech lighting up the skies. This is very exciting. Thank you so much, Brett.